Greg Mizii is a Lancaster Country Day senior. He's a standout basketball player and student. His dad passed away when he was 6 years old and now looks to him as a source of inspiration on and off the court.
But sometimes I'll think of him, be like, what if he's watching and everything, so kind of want to make him proud and prove to him, because he was a good basketball player, that I am too and everything. And I also I kind of pray mostly to God, but I think of him subconsciously in the back of my mind. I'm he's up there too. From what I remember, he was always the nicest guy and everything. He'd always, provide and always be there and be very nice. He's a hard worker too. I always heard he always filled the room and everything. He's just the guy that everyone liked, and at parties or at dinners and everything, he'd always be the one talking. So just a really good guy with a good personality, from what I've always heard, and from what I remember too.
Greg is a leader on the court as a basketball captain and off the court in his community and school.
I am a part of clubs in school. It's called Diversity Committee. It's just one of those things where it's everyone in the school gets to meet together. It's kind of diversity in interests and race and whatever else you can be diverse in. And we all get together and we kind of spread our ideas throughout the school. That's fun. And then over the summer, I always love to go to this program called Horizons at LCDS. It's where kind of underprivileged kids from urban areas around Lancaster, they come in to kind of learn. It's like a summer school, but also a summer camp together.
Most importantly, Greg is very involved in academics inside and outside of the classroom. He will be missing 4 basketball games this season to travel to The Hague in the Netherlands for a Model United Nations conference.
I think it's definitely worth it. What we do in Model UN is to kind of just model what they do, and we are assigned certain countries. For example, our school's country for this upcoming conference is Romania, and what we're going to do is each student has their own assigned topics, and they will go into a conference room of about 150 people in the Netherlands, in The Hague, to kind of debate and discuss this topic with other delegates or students from schools who are assigned different countries and have different opinions according to their countries.
Following in his dad's footsteps, Greg has already been accepted into Villanova University, but is waiting to make his final decision until he hears back from all of his secondary education opportunities. For Lancaster Online, I'm Danielle Solkoski.